it off like this last time. Cross your fingers that it won't mess up again. And I hope the ones that were just on with me jump back on. This is literally the fourth time. I've deleted 3 of these lives because they're fails. Um, I didn't have my chat working the first and second time because I had my silence on the side. Last time it was working okay, but then my screen froze and nobody could see anything but black, but they could hear me. So I tried to jump off and get back on here, and I hope you guys come back. So yeah, that's what has happened. I apologize. 2 out of 5 bars here. I don't know if that's the problem, is the connection. It is me, CraftyGlamper77. I feel a lot more calmer on this one, so that's a bonus. I'm not such a hot mess. About 10 minutes before I was going to do this live at 3. I've been doing this for 34 minutes. 34 minutes. This is my 4th try. No chat, and then my screen froze, so this is my last time trying. But it was all open out here, you guys. I didn't have anybody around. This is 1 circle out of 4 at this park, but I had an open view, and she set up about 10 till 3, and which is okay. That's fine. So now I do have a little neighbor. But you know what? I think it's so awesome. I could not do it. I'm scared to death. I can't say I can't do it. I haven't tried. But she backed that trailer in all by herself. And she's got just her and a little pup, her doggy out there camping together. How sweet. Hello, Diane. Yes, love, it is my 4th try. Oh my goodness. And you can see me. Yay! I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm happy it's working. Good. I'm glad you found me, Diane. Sandy. Woohoo! I agree. Finally. Amanda is from Central Kentucky. Oh, thank you. What is my shirt? Oh, it's my Dolly shirt, Forever Dolly. Hubby got this for me for Christmas. So it was kind of, even though I knew I got it, we were Black Friday shopping, and that's kind of when we get our things for each other. I know, no fun, huh? We already know what we're getting, but it's also very exciting at the same time because I live for Black Friday. Love that day. But got it at Kohl's, so I think it was on sale for like 6 or 7. But thank you. Hello, little tornado. Ooh. Hello from Portugal. Hello, Cristiano Ronaldo, maybe? I'm repeating myself. I'm sorry, but all I wanted for my birthday, which was June 1st, was to go camping, and hubby made it happen. Yesterday was a week. We've extended out to Sunday, so I'm pretty stoked. When I'm camping, y'all, I am in my happy place, 150%. I love to camp. And sometimes I can just be sitting inside my camper and not outside. And I love it just the same. We've had beautiful weather. You can see how pretty the sky is. I think the high is 78 today. We've had a couple of rain days, or not really raining all day either, but when it rains, we need it. So, but I love hearing the rain when I'm in my camper. I love the sound. Forever Dolly body spray. I don't have the body spray, but my husband got me the perfume for Christmas. It's on one of my, I think it's the only thing, like maybe what I got for Christmas video. So if you look right around Christmas or right after, you should see that on there. But yeah, he got me the perfume, and I love it. Excuse me, I love it. It smells so good. Right now I'm wearing Beautiful from Estee Lauder. My daughter Ashley got that for me a couple of Christmases ago, and that's one that I've worn for years. Dana, thank you, Dana. Tell your son thank you, thank you, thank you. It worked. She's from Alabama, but in Panama City. House and cat sitting while my sister and brother-in-law went to France. Oh, what a trip. Awesome. Because my nephew is getting married on Saturday. Aw, I hope for good weather and a blessed marriage. That's awesome. France, to get married in France. Wow. And your honeymoon, shoot. You got it all right there together. Stephanie lives in Indiana. She wants to go to the waterfalls this summer. That'd be beautiful. Beautiful. Hello, Jimmy. I'm sure I saw that video. I'm just getting old and forget. Girl, I do the same thing. Guilty. The older I get, the worse it gets. But my mom is like that too. So if my mom jumps on here, she may have forgot I was doing this. I get it from her. Get it from you, Mom. Well, hello, Emmy. Thank you for Emily for joining me again. Fourth try. Now, you guys, I didn't have anything prepared to talk about because I said I wanted this to be like a kind of chat with me, ask me questions, and get to know me in a way. So with camping, I've been lazy. I've done nothing. There's nothing exciting to talk about. I was putting all this on y'all's shoulders. So if you guys have questions, I'm here to answer. Tell me a little something about yourselves. So yeah, I didn't have anything prepared. My husband's cousin is getting married on the 22nd, so we're going to Ohio for that. Awesome. Awesome, Amanda. I hope they have good weather also and a blessed marriage. I don't know how to say the name, so I don't want to insult. So hello, Ash. Hello, hello. My oldest daughter's name is Ashley, and I call her Ash and Sis. So off subject, but did you ever clip Baron's nails? No. I took him to the vet again, though. And she clipped him for free for me again. I tried to, but he literally, how I was holding him like she told me to, but he was squirming out and using his claws on me. I didn't even get one clipped. I got it close, but when he reacted that way, it made me anxious, and I don't want to do it when I feel that way because I'm afraid I would clip him. So no, I failed. I did not do it. So, but she did it for me, and she didn't charge me, and she showed me how to do it again. And he went last Thursday and got his second set of, he got a shot and an oral. What size is your camper? I don't know if you call it that. Is it the tongue, the hitch, where it goes onto the truck? I think it ends up being 34 foot. It's 32. It's a bunkhouse queen suite. It is a Puma. If you guys want, I'll flip it around. She does need a bath. And I was going to do a separate vlog showing the inside of my camper, but I can do it while I'm on here if you guys want. But it's a mess. I don't normally have blankets on everything, but I have to because of Baron's nails. And if you're new to my channel or even watching me, Baron's a kitten that I've had for, 3 weeks to a month now. And he's crazy. And he's tore up my arm, which I keep showing like boohoo in my videos. But yeah, I don't want the faux leather couches like that. But let me see. Do y'all camp for 4th of July? You know what? We haven't even planned that far ahead. Put on rain videos. I didn't mean to skip that. That would be relaxing. I know, because I love to hear it here in the camper. I don't know what our plans are, Amanda. We haven't even jumped that far ahead. We do have to have a graduation party for Emmy, and we're not sure about that date yet. We thought we had one, so I'm not sure. We might be if the weather's nice. I don't think I could cut a kitten's nails. I know, it's so nerve-wracking, and I would feel so... I can't even begin to tell you how I feel if I actually accidentally... I'm getting excited, y'all. I start flubbing up my words. I get so anxious when I'm getting ready to clip his nails that I'm afraid I would hurt him, you know. Little tornado. I'm actually working, but saw you were on here, so I hopped on during my break. Aw, God love you, and you wasted your whole break on my mess up of videos because it took me so long to get on here. Well, thank you, though. I so appreciate that. I really do, and you have a great day at work, hon. That was nice, Stephanie, yes. Yes, please. Would love to see your camper. I would cry. Diana, I'm telling you, girl, me too. Okay, I won't be able to see any comments. I'm going to flip y'all around and just kind of show you my little setup here, okay? I hope I don't bore y'all. Okay, see you in a minute. Flip. Okay, I got it flipped around. Okay, I'm going to step back here so you guys can see. Right there is my Jeep. That's my girl. Here's the camper. I can't really get the whole view in until I walk way back here. Almost the whole camper, but she's 32 foot, and I think with the front where it hooks up probably makes it like 34. It's got 3 slide outs. This one here is our bedroom. The other 2 are on the other side. They're the bunkhouse. I hope I don't move too fast where it can't adjust. This is my little thing I got for 40% at Hobby Lobby. Um, I've been prepared. We have made nothing on the fire pit, but we have sat around it in the evenings and at night, and I just love that. One of my favorite things to do while I'm here. This is just where we sit. So we each got a table. This right here, it's gonna be nothing surprising to anybody if you guys camp. Oh, I can still see your comments. I'm gonna try to, but at the same time, I don't wanna trip while I'm doing this. If I skip them or don't see them, just get back with me, okay? Just throw them back on there. But it does have a little fridge. That pulls out for storage. This whole thing will slide out, and that's what we cook on out here. So it's kind of nice having it all together, and we're not having to lug one with us. This does come down. It's our extra bathroom, but we're not using it. It's just me and Davey. Our awning is not broke. It is crooked. I don't know if you saw it when it was back there. It's from the rain, so when it rains, it won't sag. It'll actually, you know, run down the water well. But this is what we have, so you guys can kind of see that. That is our package for this camper. It is a Puma. Okay, I'm gonna take y'all in. Oh, and we put this on here. Welcome to our camper, the Wickers, 2015s when we were married. Thank you. Yes, I love this rug too. This is our big flag rug. Oh gosh, I'm scratching that. Well, I think I got off a minute ago. I was going to tell you guys I went and got 2 tattoos today, but I didn't do that. I got sidetracked. Okay, let's make sure the animals are not here. Are you barking at me, Harley? Okay, let me turn on a light. Okay. Yeah, sorry guys. They are like brown leather couches, so you understand, I hope, why I don't want Baron. I have to keep him covered so he doesn't do anything. But right here, I'm gonna start this direction. Hope I'm not making everybody nauseous with all the moving. Okay, oh, there's Baron. There's Harley. So yes, right here in the bedroom, we have those cabinets there. Harley's little blanket because she likes to get her chair. Davey put a TV up for us so we could actually lay here at night and watch TV. We've got this little dresser. I wish I could zoom in and out, but I can't. I'm having to lean back. These are our cabinets. We've got our mirrors there, but this is our storage, and it actually, I love it. I mean, obviously we put more than clothes here because it's way deep. So I've got everything organized in totes. Of course, his side, my side. And then I cannot sleep without a fan, you guys. It needs swept, but I'll do that later when I get home. I'm going to put it in the tub and wash it. But I can't sleep without a fan. Dead of winter, I have a fan. These things are so awesome and come in handy, but they just hook on the door. I bought this at Walmart like a lot. We store our bed stuff in there. This is all of our electronics for our phones. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. You probably don't care. This one is towels and wash rags for the kitchen, and down here is the sheets and everything. But yeah, then here's our storage. There's the nosy kitty. I'm 4'11", so here's my handy dandy snap it together little ladder when I can't reach things. Yes, I told y'all the other day in one of my hauls or vlogs, we are boring people. We love to stay home. Used to love run, but we enjoy being home with each other, watching TV, whatever. But I got him this Gunsmoke thing, and it was $130 or $40 some for all the seasons. I got it off of eBay. Hi, baby. And my daughter got us this from Hobby Lobby. We love old stuff like that. Route 66. Okay, that's not exciting. So let's come out of here. And then right here is one of our bathrooms. This is like the big bathroom. We love Barney. We watch Andy all the time. My daughter got these metal signs for me at Gatlinburg in Tennessee, in one of the stores that has all the old stuff in it like that. So yeah, we have this. Got our little medicine cabinet up there. We've got our little window up there. This does underneath pop open, and I've stored stuff underneath there like the toaster and different things. Right there's the door where you come in. This is the TV for this area. It has a radio. We have a fireplace that lights up. Um, let me see. Oh, and I got my Temu booties. But you can do different settings with it. And it also does heat. But whew, don't need that on. Whew, it was starting to blow out. We had the grandbabies the other night. They stayed with us, and we brought that so they could play Mario. So, hold on, Har. Oh, when the first year that COVID hit, work closed, and I started getting rocks from around our house, and I started drawing and painting and schlacking them. I was putting Mod Podge over them. And this is one that I made for whatever, but I found this outside. When did I do it? May 4th of 2020, Mandy. So yeah, I can't start fires, hubby can. I cheat with fire starters. This is a picture, actually, of all of us a long time ago. We were at a truck show, David, Emmy, and me. That's where Harley's food is. But as you're coming in the door, so I tried not to go fast. Kitty cat's nosy. This is where he lays. He loves it. But there, we've got a view. And these are really nice. They just kind of come down like this. And then you go like that, and they pop up. And when I talked before that we don't have a whole lot of regular outlets, it's just like your USB, and that's how we charge our phone, and that's how it is in a lot of spots in our camper. This is just more storage. There is, oh, and that metal sign there, my daughter got it for me from Hobby Lobby 2-3 years ago. This is where we sit and eat. This is one of my Temu warm candles that just kind of melts it. The electric ones you can set on the timer. I love it. So this is my view from this way. Here's the kitchen. Sorry for the mess. At least I have most of my dishes done. But made a birthday cake. Really, it wasn't a birthday cake. It was a cake for David. Ended up being my birthday cake. More storage. There's that. We have the fridge. And I don't know who ever thought of this, but the reason this stays here is because of this. I was afraid the way it hits, I was going to get a dent, and I probably would in due time. So I put that there, and it stays there. More storage. This just has our food in it, you guys. Nothing too exciting. But this right here is a big slide out right here. And then, hi, Baron. Do you want to say hello to everybody? Hello, Beatrice. This right here, hold on, Har, is the other bathroom. It's the small bathroom. Like I said, we have the steps, but we don't pull them down because it's just me and Davey. We just keep our vitamins or whatever up in that one. I got that at Hobby Lobby, just a little something simple for here. And I have to have something on my walls. I don't like bare walls, but that's just me. Got those from Temu. This is my Bath & Body. One of my favorite scents is the Japanese cherry blossom. Love, love. Of course, my Eat, Sleep, Poop, Potpourri spray. Potpourri, however they say that. Forgot that one. Ashley also got that Route 66 for us. And then back over here, the hallway that went towards our bedroom, she got us this one as well. Harley, Mommy didn't forget about you, honey. I'll be there. And then over here, boring stuff, but that's how we do all of our slide-ins, slide-outs, our water heater, and all that good jazz. What are you doing, Baron? Is you a good boy? Yep, you want a bite. That's all he wants to do. Got this from Temu. I literally think I said on there I didn't think it would work. But as long as I don't put anything too heavy, don't look at my junk, y'all. Yes, I've been junking. As long as it's not too crazy heavy, it holds up just fine. And it just hooks over the top. But this is back to the bunkhouse, which is now kind of like the kitty's house. He has his own area, y'all. I'm telling you, he's spoiled rotten. And this is something I got from Temu. I put one together on there. It was a 2-pack. Baron loves this, you guys. If you have a cat that loves to play, he's going to make a liar out of me. Yes, of course. But it just hooks like this. It's easy peasy. You pull it apart, and this is like a bungee cord. So it just flips around everywhere. I mean, he goes to town with it. And I have another one, but I haven't put it up. He didn't need to here. But anywho, here's this. Ashley also got us this one from Tennessee, but here's the bunkhouse. That's a leather couch, folds out into a soft bed. It actually really is soft, you guys. It's real thick. Here's my hand. It's as long as my hand. Here's that set that I told y'all I got for Davey. That was his Thursday. So got him that. This is just other random. It's ended up being my storage. He loves his bed that I got from Temu. I only paid $4 and something for it. My other cat that left, I got this for him, but he never played with it. Baron actually likes this thing. He plays with it. So, and brought this one so he'd have a little tree thing. Got his own little kitty pan. I got that from Hobby Lobby. And over here is another bunk and another bunk and storage. Just more storage. So, you guys, that's really the tour. And then when we take Baron outside, this is that big pop-up thing I got, that tent that zips and encloses for Baron to go outside. I actually put him and Harley in it, and they both were fine. But these beds, surprisingly, will hold 300 pounds. And it will also, if you do this latch, it will lift up and hook up there, so if people are sitting on the couch, it won't be in the way. And it does have some little lights down here that you can turn on at night, so we don't have to have the light full on for the kitty cat to be back here and see. I plug that in and I just take it over, so it will actually like glow a little bit back for him back here. I have to put his food up here because Harley is a little piggo and always loves the cat food. Right, buddy? She loves my food. Okay, guys, that is it. I hope I didn't bore y'all too bad, but now looking here end to end, this is what it looks like. You have a visual of when I talk about my camper now. So it's not no big mansion like some of these big haulers that come in here that, I mean, they're huge, like $200 and some $1,000 campers, but I love this camper. It's cozy, I'm comfy. This is my happy place, y'all. And then we do have this little stove. I got that from Hobby Lobby as well, and I think I got that utensil holder from there too. And then my daughter, and we do have plenty of lights. You have your stove vent like you would at home, your fan and your light for that. And I got a microwave. I keep some of my little oops, don't want to show that goodie, but I put spices and stuff down there. So this is it. There is the tour. One thing I do like about it, I love these little lights down here that we can turn on at night just to have a little glow. So, okay, blah blah blah. And I want to take this faucet inside my house because I just love this faucet. I really do. It's better than the one in our house. I love the depth of the sink. But okay, there y'all go. Thank you so much. And I'm going to go back outside. Harley's okay. She's actually went to the bathroom before I did this. It's just that I was in there and she was up on the bed. So I'm going to turn y'all around. That's my haul of the camper, you guys. I hope it wasn't too boring. Thank you, Barbara. Thanks, Sandy. So I think it looks like a hot mess. I can't stand the blankets everywhere. Thank you, Marcy's Mystical Madness and Diane Stevenson. What am I having for dinner? I'm not a grill meister. David does the grilling. He's the grill man. But I went to town at our store and got us some pork chops, and I wanted barbecue grilled chicken, so I bought some of that. So he's going to do that. I don't think we'll have hobo taters tonight. We had those the other night and they were amazing. I'm going to make fried taters. So have y'all had hobo taters? Do you know what them are? Thank you guys. Thank you, Beatrice. Thank you so much. I'm not toot my own horn and I don't brag at all, but I agree. 'Cause I think she's beautiful too because I just love it. I love to camp. We had a much smaller camper with one bathroom and there was no bunkhouse. There was a bunk bed but no bunkhouse. I loved it too, but grandbabies are getting bigger. Emmy got bigger. You know, we just needed a bigger camper. But never had them. Hobo taters, I don't know, and maybe there's different definitions of way of making them. We just put foil down and we put butter on there. We cut our taters like we're going to have fried taters and put them on there. I think me and David was like, I did 2 taters, he did 3. Cut them up, add more butter, whatever seasons. If you want onions, green peppers, whatever you put your taters. I'm plain Jane. I just do like a little bit of salt and pepper or Mrs. Dash. And then you seal it up on in the foil, and you put it over here on the grill and you cook them just a few minutes on each side. And I think he said he did a little extra this time. I'm not sure what the total amount of time is, but you can always open it and peek. They are amazing, but I love taters. I can eat any kind of tater but sweet potatoes. I don't get into that. So but yes, Diane and Stephanie, that's what hobo taters are, and Dana. They're really good. It's just something you can make on the grill. I want to get one of those Dutch ovens or Dutch pots or whatever. They're like cast iron, and then you put that little thing there and you just kind of cook it over the fire, your soup or whatever. But I am really bummed. We missed in April, the window opens up for the spooktaculars here, and for the first time since me and David's been together, we missed that spooktacular, and it books up within the day. 2 days, there's no spots. Totally full. Every time we go, we stay 9 or 10 nights. And that's the trick or treat, where the campground shuts down for drive-throughs, you know, with cars, and they shut it down for the kids to trick or treat. It is packed. It's fun. We love it. I posted pictures of it last year. We don't get to do it this year. Allie and Nick, though, our grandkids' parents, did get a spot, so we'll come and visit with them and pass out. So that's exciting too, but it's not quite the same. You know what I mean? So, but we'll still get to do that. Veggie pack and cook it that way. Oh, that's a good idea too. I'm a garlic girl. See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Hobo taters, you make them how you want them. And the foil and the steam and cooking them on the grill just keeps all those juices and everything in there. It is so good. Chili is, see, I love chili. We both love chili. I've never had a Dutch oven though. See, I want to do that. There's people I see do that all the time. I'm like, next year. You know how many times I've said that? Yeah, I still haven't got one. They're not cheap either. Yeah, tell your hubby about them, Dana. I'm sure you guys would really like them. You guys are going to have an awesome cookout. Oh, you love doing that stuff. Okay, I thought you were going to have a cookout. Yeah, it's always fun to try new things. I know, I'm bummed, Barbara. Totally bummed, but I don't know. Really stinks. There's no way of, there's all kinds of campers coming in. No way of signing up, like, for a list. If somebody doesn't show up, they won't call you and let you know either. So that's kind of a bummer. But got a little kiddo and a scooter. So I think it might have been my other 3 lives that I just tried at 3 o'clock to do. I did a sweep of the camp area on my circle that I'm at, and it was pretty empty. This is what the sweep looks like now. She moved in 10 minutes before I started at 3. And then there's a new one there. And there's a new one over there somewhere. And I think back behind me. That's the camp host for this section. Each circle has a camp host, which is nice. I'm thinking the wind is getting a little crazy, and I don't want my awning to blow up like it just did. So if it does that again, I might have to go in and bring my awning up. So yeah, that's what it looks like here. It's not bad. We'll get really busy starting tomorrow. About 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, people start getting off work. It gets packed. Yeah, and there's another one coming around the circle down there. But is there a beach? Well, we've got a lake. So yeah, they've got a beach by that. So there is. Hello, Debbie from Pennsylvania. Yeah, Diane, it does fill in fast. Thursday's usually when it starts, and Friday's when it'll be filled in and packed. So, which I like the quiet. So I would say this evening is the last of our quiet because tomorrow and Saturday night will be busy and we're leaving to go home Sunday. So, all right. Is there any questions like anybody wants to ask or anything like that? Anything about me? Um, Anything you want to share about yourselves? I love stories too. I like to cut my taters in half, put butter in between, a little salt and pepper, a sprinkling, ooh, cheese. Cheese and butter, what gets better than those two? Then put both halves together, wrap tightly in foil, and leave to bake until tender. That's kind of the same scenario. It's just we put them out here on our grill, and you can put whatever you want. We don't put them in between. We just put a bunch of butter at the bottom. Then we get our taters cut, put them on there, and put more slices. So, you know, yeah, it all melts and gets in there. But yeah, kind of the same concept. I just love them. Like I said, I love taters, though. Love, love. I don't know if I told you guys that we're not allowed to have our little fence things out here anymore. Well, I know I told, it was on my first vlog that I did. I've only done 2, and it's when I was camping at the other campground. But it wasn't at these camp parks here, it was somewhere else. A kid got bit by a dog. It got out of its cage thing, the fenced in thing. So evidently it was the adult's fault. They didn't size it right for their animal. Well, Harley's little, she can't jump over it at all. So it's kind of, that one incident messed it up for everybody. Me and David were still seeing people do it random. Not as many people, but there were people doing it. We'd camp and be there a week, and they'd have it out almost the whole time, and nobody said anything. And I thought, you know what? This time, I thought, nope. I'm gonna do it and see what they say. Well, I did it at the other campground, and David had his truck parked kind of right here, blocking. Excuse me, in the front where we had Harley. She was half grass, half on the rug. And had her out there 2-3 hours. She loved being outside like that. And then he went home for something and moved his truck, and it wasn't 20 minutes later, maybe if that, one of the park people came. He apologized. He was nice, said they're really reinforcing it this year, but I had to take it down, and they had to go tell somebody else too. So don't know if somebody ratted us out, which we didn't do that, even though other people were putting their little fences up for their dogs. We never told on anybody. We talked amongst ourselves how frustrating it was, because we knew if we ever did that, we'd get told. Bada bada bing, we did. So didn't even bother pulling it out this time. But it makes us sad because Harley truly loves being outside, and she doesn't like being on a collar, a leash thing. She doesn't like that at all. So, what other crafts do I like to do? Equal have hobbies. David would love to work on Jeeps all the time. He loves to work and tweak on Jeeps. He loves to look at trucks, go to truck shows. Those are mainly his things, and we love to watch TV and stuff together and chill on the couch. Me, I do my Cricut. I love to do that kind of crafting, making shirts and things like that. I love adult coloring books. I love to do that. Puzzles sometimes. I love to read, and when I'm camping, I read even more. But yeah, I love to do those things. I love to go to truck shows too. We're all about trucks and Jeeps. So, but those are some of my things. I'm sure there's more, but I can't think of them all. Some body of water is calling my name this summer. I'm not a water bug. I wish I was. I don't know how to swim. So that's a fact about me. I don't know how to swim. I'm scared of the water. Twice baked potatoes. No, I think I've heard of it, but I've never had it. No, but it sounds good. Fun fact, I have a condition called arthrogryposis that I bet you've never heard of. You are right, Amanda, I have not. Basically, my muscles aren't fully developed and my joints are fused. It occurs in 1 to 3,000 live births. Wow. No, I've never heard of that. I'm sorry. I really am. If I'm not imposing or being too personal, how does that affect you? I mean, is there some things you can and can't do? I mean, I'm sure they are, but what are those things? And were you born that way? Or was it something you got later in life? Diamond painting, I bought 1 or 2 from Temu, and I haven't done them yet. My grandddaughters love them. They actually just went to the Dollar Tree and picked out a couple and was doing them. Actually, they didn't pick them out there. Ava picked out one, the youngest granddaughter. And then we found one at the house that was Mia's old one and brought that, and she was working on that. I do have two cousins that have muscular dystrophy. They've had their hands curl and their toes curl, and they shake. It's like they lose the muscle. They were having to, they use really big round silverware, so the weight helps them hold it and they can feel it better. They've had too many surgeries to even count. One, Nick, the older one, or Leslie, his toes were curling. I think they both have had this surgery now, but they had to open his toes and they cut the tendons all underneath every toe to straighten them out and put steel rods in them and wrap their foot up. They were in bed for weeks, but they both have had that done. They say they don't live past a certain age, but Leslie is already 30, and Nick and my son Isaac were born a month apart, so he's 27. They've adapted to it well. It does have restrictions, but they're strong boys, and they've really persevered through it. Leslie, the oldest one, works at a school. So Nick, I'm not really sure what he does. They moved to Arizona, so they're not around here, but a lot of people buy those Lego dupe thingies on Temu. You talk like I do when I can't think of exactly what something's called. You know, that thingamabob. You know what I'm talking about. Looks like this and that. Temu, I don't think I have the patience for that. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I'm laughing because of the Lego dupe thingy. Lego dupe thingy. I wish you could like snap a picture on there, throw something at me. I'm not sure what that is though. Amanda, not too personal. Okay, good, because I don't want to offend anybody. I'd never want to do that. Yes, she was born with it, so I can use my arms or legs, so I have to rely on assistance for like eating, bathing, etc. I've had scoliosis correction surgery too. Wow. God love you, Amanda. That's a lot to go through. It really is. I've watched it with Nick and Leslie with their I wanted to say fibromyalgia, but the muscular dystrophy, and you know, any kind of ailment or sickness that we have that takes away from us being able to do something correctly, it makes things difficult. But as them, I'm sure you have too, you found ways to get around that and make things work for you. It's like you have to be that much stronger in those situations, but it's still, it's sad to see people go through things like that. It really is. Yeah, they're good boys, but like them, I'm sorry you have to go through that too. Don't stop her. That's right. You got to be strong. It just makes you, you're probably stronger than I am. You know what? Because you've had something like that to have to overcome. I think that about Nick and Leslie too. Because sometimes I think, you know, we don't know what we would do unless we're in that situation. And being in that situation, that's when you find out. It'll test your true strength. Does that make sense? And I really don't know what I would be like. I want to say that I would be strong like them too, but you know, you never know what you have to do until you're put in that situation. I barely spelled it right. It's okay. Honestly, it really is. Well, you know, hey, on the lighter side of all that, Amanda, good for you. I mean, I'm happy for you. I don't know what your religious beliefs are, but things like that too makes us stronger, I think, is the good Lord above. So, but that's me, not pushing that off on anybody. So, somebody's started a fire. I would try to with my little cheater starter thing in there, but Davey took his work truck, which has all of our wood in it. So I can't even surprise him with a fire. He's got all the wood. I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have. I know I've already commented, but now I'm like thinking of Leslie and Nick, and yeah. They had to go to the children's hospital. They used to live in Mason, Ohio, and they went to the children's hospital and got that surgery done. Okay. Well, good. Yeah, I won't get in deep on talking about stuff like that, but that's just kind of why I threw it out there, like my little prayer for you too. And I know I wouldn't get through some of the things that I've gone through, personal things in life, without him. But, you know, we all have our own beliefs. So whatever gets us through our tough situations, that's what you grasp and hold on to. Okay. Diane, awesome. That you have the desire to overcome and strength. I know, right, Diane? So correct. I don't know if you guys heard me, but that's about the only thing I've done. Besides, we had the girls. I've taken walks, just enjoying it out here. I did get 2 tattoos today. I was supposed to get 1 when I went there. She saw one, she printed them off. They were so small. She goes, I'll do both for 50. So I was pretty stoked. I keep forgetting about it, and my hair is back here brushing behind my ear, and I keep scratching. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's one of them back there. I got a hummingbird. It's just like an outline. I didn't want any filling in, didn't want anything big. So that represented something, and since I'm trying to tell you guys, I can't think of it. Like back in the Native American days, they kind of took hummingbirds, I think, for like strength, or something like that, or some kind of protection. I can't remember, but I liked what I read about it. I've said before on one of my vlogs that me and David sit outside together on the porch swing and we watch the hummingbirds. We love to do that. We set up our little feeders. So I would never get a tattoo that doesn't have some kind of meaning. So that was kind of the meaning that made it personal to me. So it's only like this big. I'll try, but I don't really know if you guys can see it or not. But it's back here. It didn't really hurt. It's later after you get them, for me, that it started to burn a little bit, because it will burn. But after a day, it doesn't really burn anymore. And then I got another one. If you look it up, it's like a Celtic mother-child symbol. It's really cool. But maybe I could post the things on community feed. I just don't know if I want to. But it's like 2 hearts intertwining, but it's not a real heart like we would use. It's like the Celtic symbol. And it's basically the bond, just to make it short, the bond between when you find out you're pregnant with child until after you and the child have passed. It's like this bond and love that will always remain between mother and child. And it's 2 of them looped in together, but that is the symbol itself. So one's like, to me, stands for Ashley, and one's for Isaac. So that's what I did today, and I put it back here. So yeah, that's all the exciting stuff I've done. Told David, I was like, yeah, well, babe, I texted him. I went in for 1, came out with 2. And I'm a weirdo. I don't like odd numbers, so I had 4. And I was dreading leaving with 5 because I was going to have to book an appointment to get the next one. And she said that she would just go ahead and do both for 50, and she did them at the same time. So yay, awesome. I mean, back to back, but you know what I meant. So I left with my even number still. So, I'm sorry. Let me see. I was born with... Ooh, Marcy's I can't even say that, hun. A condition where I was born without the 4th or 5th vertebrae. Oh, wow. I didn't find out until I was 34. And at that time, the doctor said I'd be in a wheelchair by 40. I hope it's not too nosy, but have you reached 40 yet? Have you, by chance, got to prove him wrong on that? Or... I'm just curious. I'm sorry. I was just kind of wondering, because I love when we can prove doctors wrong. I mean, yes, they do help us, but they don't know everything. And the reason they can do what they do is because of, you know, once again, my opinion. You go, girl. 63, y'all. That is 23 years past what he said. See? I'm telling y'all. That is amazing. That's wonderful. Good for you. Amanda, I have 1 tattoo, but I'm wanting to get a memorial one for my mama. She just passed. Oh, well, Amanda, I'm sorry for your loss. I don't even want to talk about that on my side. I just don't. I think I did that on my first live, and it just gets me emotional. So I'm so sorry. That's a pill I don't want to think about having to swallow. But I'm so sorry. I hope each day you get a little bit stronger and it gets a little bit easier. I always said I pray God never takes my memory, because memory is one thing that nobody can take away from us. So yeah. I refilled my feeders yesterday and thought of you. Oh, did you? I refilled mine a couple days ago when I went home too. I did both. So, and I bought another one from Hobby Lobby, but we've come camping and I haven't filled it yet. So that's funny. That's awesome though. Gotta feed them little birdies, and they're so cute and pretty. That's incredible, Marcy. Hey, Amanda, I totally agree. You know, we get into the routine of our daily lives and just do things, and we just don't think about stuff like that. Sometimes what other people are going through or have gone through. So I just think that's wonderful on both parts for you guys. Strong you are. Thank you, Amanda. Doctors only guess. Correct. We're stronger than we ever give ourselves credit for. I agree, and that kind of goes right into what I was saying. If you don't know what you'll do till you're in that situation yourself, you know what I'm saying? Totally. I was told at 35 I would be wheelchair bound by 45, and I just turned 59 and walking. That's awesome. That's amazing. See, and I know that a lot of times people say, "Oh, go for second opinions too," but that's amazing. And once again, it makes things possible. I actually cried on that live. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to get emotional like that, Amanda. It's just like I said, there's some things, man, it's just a hard pill to swallow to even think about. And that is definitely one of them. That really gets me. Especially when she's so far away now, you know, all the way in South Carolina, and we're not in the same 25, 30-minute drive of each other. It makes it rough. Okay, now you quit that awning because you wouldn't be very cheap to replace. We've actually had to replace it once, but our insurance covered it. Scares me. I get antsy. The wind sometimes come by and just kind of picks it up a little bit. What kind of music do you like? You know what? I'm a mood music. It depends on my moods. Honestly, I could listen to 80s and 90s country all day long. I love classic rock. I can't think of anything since I'm trying to, but I like the Cars, ZZ Top, Bon Jovi, Boston, Queen. I just listen to a variety. Can't stand rap. I don't like rap. I don't like opera. But yeah, those are more of mine. Country to me is turning not in country. There's some songs that I like, but I prefer to listen to the older classic country. All of our good ones are getting older and I don't like it. Yes, Diana, I agree. I get emotional easy too. Don't worry. We're two peas in a pod. Girl, I'm sure we're not the only ones, but I swear, I don't know if I'm starting to go through the change or what, but I feel like things that didn't bother me before, not the mom thing, that always bothers me, but just small little things. Watching whatever on TV, could be a show, triggers like that, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? What the heck? So yeah, I don't know. But my sunglasses, where did I get them? I want to say it would be a TJ Maxx or a dollar store. I've had them so long. Normally, I lose all my shades. This is actually a pair that are scratched the dickens out of. I mean, they're a mess, but they're one of my favorite ones to wear. I've had them for a while, so I can't remember. It might be more like the Dollar General Family Dollar. I can't remember, hun. I think that's where, because if it's not that, it's TJ Maxx. My condolences, man. Yes, I know. Yeah, that's rough, you guys. I'm so sorry for anybody that's lost their parent, whether it's your mom, dad, both. But it's, you don't even like to think about it. Classic rock, yes, I love classic rock. I love Bob Seger. He's probably one of my favorites too. Who sings Gypsy? Oh my God, she's one of my favorites. Fleetwood Mac. Oh my gosh, what is her name? You guys, help me out. What's her name from Fleetwood Mac? But I love her. I have her. My daughter bought me a record. I have her CD. Wow, I can't even think of it. I'm all about some aviators. Me too. I've got this and a dark pair. Yeah, lucky me, Barbara. Ugh. Stevie Nicks. Thank you, guys. Yes, Stevie Nicks. Love her. Yes, yes, yes. And then another thing I grew up with, too, and I still listen to him, I like him, is like Madonna, Cyndi Lauper. Does anybody remember Tiffany? Debbie Gibson, Janet Jackson, New Kids on the Block. I listened to all those when I was like in middle school, high school. Yeah. So, lost all of my parents. Oh, Barbara, that's terrible. Present only brother and only sister have all passed. I'm so sorry. Well, hopefully you have a big friend circle and you're not like me. I'm kind of honestly okay with being a loner. I've always been that. I don't need 10 besties. I can have one and I'm perfectly content. Small circles equal less drama. And the older I get, I am so not into drama. I will avoid it like the plague. But yeah, I'm sorry for that. Mm. Did you have a small family or did you have a large family? 14 years ago and your dad passed away April 8th. April 8th. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is awful. There's too many passings. And I'm so sorry. Tracy Chapman, Tracy Chapman. Now, I guarantee you I've heard of the songs, but sometimes I'm not good with the names as if I am with when I hear a song I like, and then I'll know, but still might not connect it with a name. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm better with faces than names. I'm kind of like that with my music. I can recognize the music, but I couldn't tell you who sang it. Hello, Barbara. Thank you so much. She's from Wisconsin. Give me up. Me too. Carol Sue has jumped on here, you guys. She is one of my favorites to watch. Hello, Carol. If you guys have not subscribed to her channel or at least give her a shot and watch one of them, I guarantee you'll subscribe. Please do that. But it's Carol Sue's Southern Designs. She does a variety of things. She does Dollar Tree, Temu. She'll show you what she's bought from Temu. She does try-ons. She does, she makes clothes, shirts. So she does crafting. And yeah, she's fun to watch. And her accent, I could just listen to her all day. So I'm just here listening. It's too hard. My mom passed away August last year and I was her caregiver. Oh, wow. And it's been hard, I'm sure. Me sharing my videos and interacting with people helps. Sometimes not sometimes, that works for me too. Sometimes when you just sit idle and let your mind wander, because my mind will wander, that's like the worst thing to do. Sometimes we just got to do things to keep our mind busy, to keep them off of things like that. It does help. I totally agree. It's sad we have to deal with these things. This is the part of the circle of life that I don't like. Thank you. And yes, way too many passing. I get emotional about my mama too. She's diagnosed with, oh, I don't like that word. I don't like that word at all. I hear it all. It's like cancer's like a plague. You hear it all the time and I don't like it. Remember years ago it was always like AIDS. You always heard somebody had AIDS and now it's just cancer, cancer, cancer. Wow, she passed away when she was 22 months old. Oh, God love her. I'm sorry about that, Dana. That's really sad. That really is sad. Seeing things like that, it makes me, I just don't know what to say. There's nothing you can really say to make anybody feel better, but when I say I'm sorry or I'm sad, you know, that it comes from the heart. It really does. Christy, do you plan to travel this summer? We head to South Carolina tomorrow. Lucky you. My plan was to go see my mom at the end of June. She's just not too far from Charleston, South Carolina, but we'll have to see. Emmy's graduation may be at the end of the June, so I don't know for sure. And plus, we got to move it around David's job, And here in town, they're building a new B&V, so he's been really busy. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping to. If it's not this summer, I'd still like to do it sometime this year. Definitely see her. We don't travel a lot, to be honest. We camp. I told you guys we're boring people, okay? We watch Gunsmoke and Barney Fife. I mean, we live on the old shows. We're happy and content camping. So, we're not the kind of people y'all want to hang out with. Well, you guys, Christy, have a safe trip and have fun. I sub to you. Awesome. Thank you, Marcy. I'm taking care of your dad now and dread the day that comes. Well, Dana, try not to think about that. I know we can't not think about it. But when that pops in your head and those, you know, those thoughts, try to replace it with something good, positive, maybe a good memory. Or just that he's still there with you that moment. Just your, oh, my voice. Oh my gosh. See, I don't like to hear my voice. And the worst thing is doing a playback on these videos. I just sit there and watch myself like, really? Really, Amanda? But thank you so much. That's really sweet, Dana. I'm giving all of us a big hug. Life is hard. Yes, girl, yes. Hey, virtual hug right back to every one of you. It is so true. In a world where we need each other, the world's falling apart. You know, it's like, can you imagine what kind of place we'd live in if we would all just come together as one? And this hate that the world, it's getting worse. It's just worse and worse every year. It's sad, it's scary. I can't imagine what it's going to be like when my grandbabies are older. You know what I'm saying? Or their kids. Yeah. Hi there from New Zealand. Wow. Hello, Pip from New Zealand. Thank you so much. Yes, Marcy, that was nice. All right. If you just jumping on or haven't seen, it is really starting. It doesn't look busy. I'm in circle 1 and there's 4 circles. It's starting to get a little bit busier. Not too bad. She moved in 10 minutes before I even attempted my first live at 3 o'clock. They're gradually moving in. A lot of them are going back there. There's a huge playground back there. You can kind of see the top of a little wood building, and that's where the parents can sit in there and stuff. But that's the second gatehouse that you check in. And also, if you're just jumping on here, I already did a walkthrough on my camera. Nothing spectacular. She's nothing fancy schmancy by no means, but she's my home away from home and my happy place, and I love it. I don't care if it was half the size, because we had a lot smaller camper before we got this one. Just being out there camping outside and stuff like that is great. It's amazing, but I won't tent. I'm a glamper, y'all. Crafty glamper. I don't like the tent thing. It's so not me. I love to be outside. I hate bugs. I'm too close to the ground and stuff with bugs with a tent, so y'all never see me in a tent. It'd have to be something wild to ever make me do a tent. Going to any concerts, you know what? See, it comes from being an introvert. I guess it makes you miss a lot of things. I've been to 3 concerts maybe in my entire life. Me and my hubby just don't do that. The crowds make me anxious. Yeah, we just don't do that a whole lot. The last one we went to was Jason Aldean and Kane Brown. That's probably been 3 or 4 years ago. So, but yeah, kudos to people that can do that. I really wish I could. One of my buddies, Stephanie, she loves to go to concerts. Loves. But yeah, that's just not one of our things. That's cool. Other people like that. We all have got different likes. That's for sure. Are you going to any, Stephanie? Yes, you ate. That's why I'm hanging with you now. Are you meaning because I was late, that's why you're able to jump on here now? I'm not sure, but probably is because this is my 4th shot. I deleted the other 3, but yeah. First two, you guys, people were jumping on, no talking, no nothing, and I know you guys would at least say, hey. I couldn't figure it out. So I deleted it, and it was with my second one that after I deleted it, I realized I had my silencer on my phone, on the side of my phone on. Duh. Then I do the third one, and my screen froze. Everybody could hear me, but my screen was black. I could see me, but nobody else could. So I tried for a fourth one, and it has worked. And it was, I think it was Dana Baumgart, her son said to jump off and get back on, and that's what I did, and it worked. South Carolina, about an hour. Well, you're not too far from my mama. And the world loved as hard as it hates. Oh, you got that right, Diane. Yes. Thank you, Barbara. Do you know how to fix what's wrong with the world? What? Oh man, if there's a miracle answer, forget what we are told to hate, show love to everyone, and eventually the bad guys lose. That's so true. Now, if we could tell that to everybody and it sink in. When you live in the world that we do, it's hard to imagine it any other way. I mean, it's like we've gotten not really used to it, but this is just the way things are anymore. I don't want to think that I get used to bad things, but I guess in a way we do. We adapt in that world. As long as we don't, change and fall into it, just stay strong. But that is so true. You know how to, oh yeah, okay, sorry, I read that one. I know, right, Diane? Amen. Amanda, I love concerts. They're my fave. Yeah, we all have different stuff we love to do. That's what makes us unique. That's cool. I have no problems with, maybe going to one concert a year. That would probably be it for me. You've been to about 3, Marcy. The last one was at Mel Tillis at Cali Expo in California. Wow, cool. Taylor Swift's, oh my goodness. My grandbabies love Taylor Swift. Oh my word. It's something how the past year or so Taylor Swift has really touched the young audience. It's like it was always teenagers and stuff like that and some of the adults. But man, she's hit with the younger audience. Hoping to go to another one sooner rather than later. Well, I hope you do. My daughter took me to see George. Oh, now see, he'd be one. And when I say I do one a year, that would be one for me. And I would love to see Stevie Nicks, but George Strait, oh yes. Winona Judd, Reba, Dolly, oh yeah. Right there's already 4 or 5 years stretched out, just if I did one a year. Not big on concerts either, Barbara. I'm up in the air about concerts. The last one he went to was Luke Bryan in Valdosta in 2013. Well, it's been a while for her too. I've been a Swiftie fan since she came out in 2006. I'm 29, will be 30. Oh, you're just a young thing. Ugh, just turned 47. Oh, to be 30 again. 30 never bothered me. I was still close to 20. 40 bothered me because I'm going towards 50. But 30, I brought that one in with grace, but not 40. I didn't even want to celebrate my 40th birthday. I was an old poop head. Oh, wow, Diane, that's awesome. Her godson was one of the Taylor Swift's bodyguards. How cool is that? I saw Stevie a few years ago. Cool, that's awesome. Lucky you, Stephanie. I've even heard some people I know went to Aerosmith, someone else's, but they said they didn't quite sound the same. Our voices change, and you gotta think of all their hard party and everything they've done all the years, probably caught up with them. Everybody just named, Reba, Dolly, etc. I know, right? I want to see them all too. I saw, lucky you, Loretta Lynn. Oh, gosh, that's a good memory. You go, girl. I would have loved that one too. 40 as you. I wish I was 40. Wish I was 40. Took that one away. You sound like me. I've posted stuff before and then I'm scrambling to delete something because it's not exactly what I wanted to say. It puts me in a panic to hurry up and get it off of there. Well, anybody else like have any questions? Or if you do rewatch my live for ones that maybe came on earlier, like I said, my camper is nothing thrilling, but I did finally, after I talked about doing it, I finally did it. So it will be on there also. But Aerosmith is on their farewell tour, but I saw them years ago. Well, I didn't know they were on their farewell tour. See, that just shows their age. Everybody's getting up there. All the good singers are getting up there. And I even like, not all of his music, but Kid Rock is actually another one that I like some of his songs. But yeah. Wish she was 40, Linda. My first concert was the Beatles. Oh, cool. The Beatles, yes. The Monkees, you know who I would have loved to have seen? I'd have been one of them crazy women in the front row. Guess who I'm going to say? Be swinging them legs and driving that hip. Yes. I'd have been screaming. I'd have lost my voice. I would have so went and seen Elvis. I just read a book, Elvis and Me. Priscilla Presley wrote it. If you like to read, you're a fan of Elvis, or you just like, you know, true stories or whatever, that is a really good book. I learned more about him through that book and her and their marriage, and yeah. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Well, happy early birthday to you. I hope you have a fabulous day. In sync. Kind of sound like my daughter's era. She was with Justin Bieber. Is it Selena Gomez? The NSYNC. I can't even think of. There's others, but that was my daughter's era. She's gonna be 30 next year. Linda, my jaw just dropped. That's so cool. The one concert I would attend these days if they're the Eagles. Oh, like the Eagles. Yeah, my oldest daughter loves Elvis and she's 26. Well, good. I love to hear younger kids that like some of the oldies like that. You know, they're being raised right. They're listening to that good stuff. She loves Dolly and she's 21. You raised them well, Dana. Oh, Crystal, your mom's so lucky, but her first husband wouldn't allow her to go, so she didn't. She always loved Elvis. Oh, I love Elvis. Yep. Oh, hey, you got the comments going. Nothing stops you. Kristen, this is my 4th live, trying to do this live, and the 4th one worked. I'm no longer a believer in 3rd time's a charm. It's the 4th for me. Backstreet Boys, that was the other one. Yeah, that's in my daughter's era too. And Carol Sue, I think you mentioned that last time when I did my first live and only one, that my comments weren't there. I don't know why those went off. I don't know how to keep them on. I struggled to even get this one to work. But yeah, I don't know why it did that. It's kind of a bummer. When I watched it, the comments were on there. So I don't understand that either. So hopefully this one will upload and do right. Then driving, I've been reading everybody's comments. Hey girl, I'm so glad you're still camping. Me too. Me too. I'm happy. Yep. Well, I hope it was a good doctor's visit and everything went okay, Carol. Crystal, you're 42. You was into the Backstreet Boys. NSYNC, 98 Degrees. Oh my gosh, forgot about them. O-Town, Britney Spears, yes. And Christina Aguilera, oh my gosh. Yes. What is that one? Avril Lavigne, something like that. I think she was another one Ashley listened to. Carol Sue's last concert was in the 1980s. George Jones. Oh, that was a good one. Randy Travis. Oh, I love Randy Travis too. See, I couldn't think of them all, and you guys are hitting on more. Yes, George Strait, George Jones, Randy Travis, Loretta Lynn. All good ones. Oh, that's all right, Tammy. My internet's not the best here, but in due time it will upload, so you'll be able to check that out. And I did a quick camper tour, and I hope you don't get sick easy, because I noticed every once in a while I catch myself like zipping right through. So sometimes I forget what I'm doing when I'm doing it. I was so focused on just talking and showing you guys stuff. In your angsty days, haha. I have a 2-year-old grandson. His mom, the youngest, has a Johnny Cash shirt. Good. Johnny Cash is amazing too. Love him. My first was Motley Crue. Oh wow, you hit a good one. You started off strong with yours. There's a couple of songs of his that I like. Yeah, there's a couple. I love Bon Jovi. I don't know if you guys still remember Skid Row. I don't even really hear too much about them anymore. I think Bon Jovi still sings, but I love them. Poison, Def Leppard. I like those too. That's like the good classic rock we was talking about earlier. Heading up to Vermont tomorrow. Got my 70s 8. You go, girl. You got some good playing music there. It'll make your time fly. Listen to that good stuff. Starts with Hang On Loosely by 38 Special. She's ready. Oh, Marcy. I know. See, gosh, a year and a half, and I struggle with just knowing that it sits through the winter and we're making those big payments and can't camp. Oh, girl, you got to get it out. Yes. When you are able, get it out. Enjoy it. Make those memories. I also grew up a lot of country and oldies, so I appreciate all kinds of music. That's me. That's why I said I'm a mood music. I don't like opera. I don't like rap, but I love all that older kind of stuff. I love classic country, the 80s and 90s, and classic rock. And I think Carol Sue, because I think I mentioned Queen too. She likes Queen. Became a grandmother at 38. Wow. Well, you know what? I didn't, but I could have. My kids were old enough. They were in their 20s. But by meeting David and marrying him, let me see, how old was I? We've been together 10 years. I was 37 when I became a grandma, through him. So, you know what it means when you're a grandma at a young age like that? It just means you get that much more time with them. You still feel like getting down on the floor, ground, playing with them and all that stuff. You just kind of have more energy. So I think it's great to be a young grandma, grandpa. Marcy, it's time to pack up and head out to have some fun. Oh, I just saw Sebastian Bach from Skid Row. Oh, wow, last week in New Haven, he was tall and he hit the notes, just not for as long. I know, I don't like hearing that about all of our older, good rock singers and stuff. They're all getting old and their voices are changing. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yep, Carol Sue loves Queen. Harley is in there on the bed. If you do go back and watch this, I did that quick inside tour and she was on the bed. She went and pottied before I did this, so she's okay. Now her mama's got a potty. Oh, and when I gotta go, I gotta go. Another camper, but I'm good. I'm all good. I'm not even meaning it to be this long. I probably ought to jump off here. This is 73 minutes, y'all. Fun fact, my 2 sisters and I have different fathers, and my older sister's dad is a cousin to George Jones. Cool. My mom used to hang out with George Jones and his crews a lot. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Lucky her. Harley Dangerson is my niece's dog's name. Cute. Different. I'm finally going to get to go camping the 20th. Well, good, Marcy. Good, good. I hope you have a great time and great weather. It means you're young and fun. That's right. Our first grandson, child, will be 19 on the 13th. See? That's what I'm saying. Stephanie Smith. Tonight, Mitchell, I'm crying. Diane, wow, that flew by. This has been fun. I know, right? And I wasn't even as antsy and jittery and blah, 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 like all over the place. Y'all don't know what kind of a mess I was in that one. I was trying to tell you guys, but my panic and anxiety was, whew. I don't take anything for it. Sometimes I do have anxiety, like panic attacks. I don't take anything for it. I just try to step in my head and breathe and talk my way through it. But man, right there, I think I could have used me a Xanax or something. I was such a mess. I was trembling. I was shaking. And I wasn't sure I was going to do another one of these because later when I was kind of rewatching some of it, I started seeing some of the comments that I'd even missed. And it's like, why do people even take the time to get on there and talk like that and say things? Go bother somebody else. That stuff bothers me. I just want a good, clean family channel. My grandbabies get on here. They don't need to be seeing that stuff, but there's just no way of blocking it that I know of. If there is a way, that'd be great. I'd love to know. But yeah, kind of really bummed me. I was almost to the point I wasn't even going to do another live. Dana, thank you. I do have another Temu haul out. They split it into two. My one little thing came in the mailbox. Now I'm waiting for the bigger thing. I ordered something over a month ago, and my update was it's overseas, or it's on a ship, or I forget how it worded it. I read that today. I was like, I've never had one say that before. But it's actually just another one of these tables, because these are so old. We've got where our fire has popped and, you know, kind of burned a little hole here and there. So I got us a new one, but that's been over a month ago. So I have a small one coming, and I did a $14 one last night, because I used some of my credits. You're just hanging with your friends now. That's right. I love this. I think it's fun. Ooh, that was a bug. I didn't like the way it looked. Thank you, Amanda and Diane. You're so welcome. I am too, Carol Sue, because actually, knock on wood, I haven't seen any, what do you call them, like trolls on here? People, I don't know. But, and if you're new jumping on too and didn't catch it, I got 2 tattoos today. They're small. I got a hummingbird, and then I got the Celtic mother-child tattoo back on my shoulder. So it'd be close to my heart. I wasn't sure what side, and I went, duh, I want it over here by my heart, so that's what I went with. But thank you, Carol Sue. Me too. They have nothing. I know. I just, and see, I remove myself from drama. I've never liked it anyway, but the older I get, I don't have time for that. You know, I step away, remove myself. But at that particular point in my life, there was no way of dodging that bullet. They just kept popping on there. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much for jumping on too. Beatrice, I don't even know how to get on my email, because I wanted to email Carol Sue a couple of times, and it may be something in here I'm throwing out here on live, so no pressure. I don't even know when I can do it. But I've thought about doing a thing where I buy for you, and like a swap. I've been thinking about that for a while and just never said anything to you, but I don't know how to email nobody. And I looked into getting a post office box, a P.O. box, because I've had other people say they want to send things. And Trixie's Trials and Tribulations, I felt so bad. My husband just didn't want me to give out our address, but God love her. She bought some things for me, and I think even Harley, and I couldn't give her my address, and I felt so bad. But I called about a P.O. box here in our town. The small was like 60 something a month, and the larger one to even fit anything normal is like the small was for nothings. But just for a bigger envelope or something, I think it was like 90 or 95 a month. And I personally, I can't do that. But I thank you so much that just you suggesting, or even saying that, you know, letting me know that you would even thought about doing that. That means a lot itself right there without the gift. It really does. And that you watch my channel, all of you. I mean, there's no better gift or blessing than that right there. So, but yeah, I don't have any way of doing that. I just won't give out my address. Not personal to any of you guys. It's just the world we live in. You know, I got to be safe. I got grandbabies, you know. Jennifer, that's all right. It will replay, and you probably won't even want to watch the whole thing, because it is 78 minutes in. I cannot believe it's been that long, y'all. The older I've gotten, the more I start laughing at the drama queens, right? You almost have to. It's some of it's so redonkulous. I know. I was trying to heart on comments, and I long pressed the person that popped up to block or report that person. Oh, really? Good to know. Huh. But that's you doing it, but I wouldn't be able, I don't know what I click on my end. Do you take your, yes, Baron, if you watch this, I did a tour in there, and Baron was sleeping at the end of the bed by the window. He popped up, and Harley was there too. So yes, the kitty is with us. I have to get a P.O. box too. I know. Oh my gosh, $91 for a small every 6 months. Oh, well then maybe, see, I went on our US, or like our post office thing online. I wonder if it is $90-something every 6 months. Okay. I can check. I don't want gifts. I don't expect gifts. I've done this for about a year now, and I don't expect anything. I just really enjoy doing this and showing you guys stuff. reading the comments. You know, I love that part of it. That's the best part for me. But if you felt like you wanted to do that, I could always check into it, because you're not the only one that has asked. And if it is that, like Carol Sue's, I might actually do that. And if I do, I'll get on a vlog and let it know, or I don't know. It's like I feel rude. I don't want to go on my community feed and say, hey, I got a post office box. Gimme, 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 because I am so not like that. So I don't know. I'll put it on there somehow through a vlog or through a haul, but if I do it. But thank you again for the thought. That was really sweet. Love that, Marcy. They're definitely where they have a good laugh. I know, right? Drama, drama. Time flies when you're having fun with friends. So right. That's why it's an 80 minutes in. Oh, okay, I will watch. Love your channel. Thank you, Jennifer. And hey, it's better late than never, right? Totally. Can't blame you. It's not safe. Yeah, and it's like I said, it's nothing personal to any of you at all, by no means. It's just, you know, got grandkids, I've got my husband, you know, our house. You know, I don't want anything to happen to them, or, I mean, chances are it probably never would, but why put myself, my family out there to allow it to possibly happen? I'll love to watch a Timo swap. Cheap chick. I know, and I watched them too, and they look fun, but I've also listened to some of them, how nervous they get buying and not knowing if they're going to like it, and that would be me too. But like I said, I don't know how to email, and I'm okay if, you know, if Carol Sue doesn't want to do that. That's perfectly fine. We could always just do it later. But like I said, I don't know how to, if we have a YouTube email, surely we had to make up one. I don't know how to get in there and use it, because I hear a lot of them say that they talk to each other, they email. They're to the point that some of them call and text each other. I can't even learn how to work my email through here. Susan Morris, hello. Hi, Amanda. You should definitely have the ability to ban someone. I know. If I could just figure out how to do it. Thank you so much. Hugs, XO and XOs to you too. Susan Morris, a lot of you are. She's the one that seems to always comment on every video too. So thank you. Thank all of you. Hate to leave this live, but I'm starting to... Ooh, okay. Be safe. Yes, be safe, Barbara. And thank you for jumping on here. Know someone real good before letting them know where you live. I know, right? Like, real good. Yeah. Someday we all need to pick a neutral place to meet up and have a camp out for a week. Wouldn't that be something? That would be awesome. People coming from like everywhere. That is totally too cool. We would have to have a week because there'd be too much to talk about. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Susan. Hugs and to you too. XOXO. Thank you for watching. Thank you, thank you. All right, guys. Well, this old gal has got to go to the bathroom. I said it earlier and it went away. Well, this time it come back full force. And it's been a little bit. I need to let Harley out too. Man, I don't know what they're cooking over there, but they got the grill going and it smells yummy. Yummy, yummy. All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all so much. I really do. You guys are so sweet with your comments, your kind words. And it is the same now as always. If I am way behind too with us camping, I just haven't been on here a lot of reading comments. So there's a lot of videos that I need to read comments on, and it takes a while. And there's so many, but I love that. It's not a complaint at all. I love it. Excuse me, but it'll probably be a lot of hearting after I've read them, just to let you guys know. XO to you too, and thank you for commenting. So I just may not put comments on there. It'll just take me forever to ever get through them. But yes, you guys are amazing, and you're just awesome. So thanks for jumping on here. I'm sorry it took me 4 times to get my live done, but we did it. My hair is a mess, but you know what? Camp hair don't care. That's right. I'm a hot mess. Thank you guys. Love y'all, and talk to you next time. Bye.